It's Mac the Guru. I just finished watching Industry Season 2, Episode 1. This is my review. And I think they off to a good start. If this is your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel, check out the other content. But this was exciting, man. They first episode coming back. And the first thing I liked about it is that they started based on the pandemic, right? Because that's how it is with the pandemic. When the pandemic happened, a lot of people went home, didn't come back to the office. I was just working for RSM, and they like that. They got people that RSM is a auditing firm for people that don't know, but they got people that left during the pandemic that ain't came back yet. It had been almost like a year and a half, 2 years later, like straight up, they ain't came back yet. They work from home. So when I seen Harper doing that, I'm like, yo, that's exactly what people was doing. And then Harper and Yasmin both need to go to floor number 3 and get some mental help. And everybody keep telling them, but they just like, no, we good. We don't need it. Both of them really need it. And it ain't a bad thing. Sometimes you just need that, a person that you can talk to that don't care about what you got going on, ain't gonna share it, and you could just express yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I think both of them need it. So I like that they bosses and managers both was telling them, like, yo, go up there and just check it out, see how it is. And a lot of junior level people, they be hesitant to go check it out and get mental help, but it really can help. Now, this episode was really based upon building relationships, and they called it Daddy. I like that because everybody is trying to find that figure above them. Sometimes it wasn't always even a dude, like in Yasmin case. She go up to the top floor to talk to, I think her name's Celeste, but or Celeste, but she a chick, and she gonna play that type of figure for Yasmin. Then you see with Harper, she built a relationship with the dude Jesse Bloom, who became a billionaire during the pandemic. So he been hitting. So that's a great relationship. And then you have Robert. He building his relationship with Nicole. So everybody is building this relate or these relationships on top of the fact they might be merging with New York. And that's one of the biggest things I liked about this, man, because anytime a merger is happening or you get a new boss coming in, it's chaotic as hell at the workplace. Like anytime. I was in the military, it's the same way. In a business, it's the same way. Or you get a new client on board and everybody go crazy, especially if it's a client with a lot of finances. People just go crazy. So I like seeing the interaction between all of them. You had the dude Daniel, and they put him over everything, and he's just telling people, hey man, we got to really get on it, because if we merge and they just start sending people to New York, y'all ain't gonna like that. Even though I'd much rather be in New York, but I'm from America, so yeah. But they overseas, I know they like where they at, and they all making good money, so they probably just want to stay there. And based on the trailer, I think people from New York go end up coming to London, and that's where they gonna be. They gonna send some people from New York over there. I don't think they going to New York, so they really should be good. But man, it was a lot of people going at it this episode. Harper, Eric, they always going at it, and I feel like Eric gotta do a better job of separating himself from Harper, like on a personal level. Me personally, like some people, when you managing them, you could be close like that with, and they understand, hey, that's still my manager, so I gotta make sure I'm handling business. And then there's other people you just can't do that with because they are different. Like they you start being too friendly with them, and they just get to talking to you crazy, kind of slacking on their work, all that. Now Harper wasn't really slacking on her work. She was really trying to get close to this dude Jesse Bloom. That's why it showed you at the beginning her doing research on him, and then she stand at the hotel watching him, and then she go to the pool, then she go to the bar, and they finally had this interaction, right? So it wasn't like she was just chilling when she was there, but she still was falling off a little bit because her room was all messy and stuff. And you see the dude Robert, he cleaned it up, didn't even sleep with her too. I said, dang, he didn't even sleep with her, he just cleaned the room. Boy, women hate to get rejected too. I know she was like, oh my God. But she kind of up and down because she trying to get a big client. She missed the breakfast at the end with Eric. Just made her own decision not to go there and then go follow this dude, Jesse. So hopefully that work out. Hopefully Eric, when she tell him, because she got to tell him that she trying to get with this dude, Jesse, or he going to be super pissed. Like, yo, where was you at? You know what I'm saying? So she going to have to tell him that, and that might make it a little better. He'd look at it like, oh, okay, you getting a big client. I like that. But you still got to let him know ahead of time. She can't just be making decisions on her own. But her and Yasmin also got into it. They still at odds. They ain't made them. And I actually think Robert is going to end up with Yasmin at the end. Don't think he going to end up with Harper. I think he just hitting Harper. But he going to end up with Yas at the end. And speaking of Yas, how she met Celeste was pretty dope. Because I thought Celeste was a hooker too. And then she actually is somebody that's above her. And then she slept with the other guy that she was building a relationship with. And then she snapped on the new grad, which she fine, boy. That new grad they got, yeah, I like her. She fine. But, yeah, snapped on her. And then she kind of acting like her old boss. The dude Kenny that just came back and he's acting all nice and stuff. When he was off the chain season 1, but he nice now. He didn't went to get mental health and stuff, so he a little better. But she acting like he was in season 1. She snapped on a new grad. New grad started crying. I don't know her name yet. They said her name, but it was kind of low, so I don't know her name, but I'm gonna get it. And then I think the new grad, she gonna start coming up, and Yasmin and Harper both gonna be jealous of her. Cause it seemed like she want things to change, and she got a new fresh spirit, and I think she gonna start rising, and they ain't gonna like that. But this first episode was good, man. They off to a real good start. The dude, the Indian dude Rishi, it was funny when he told Harper about herself. That was just funny because it's like in those situations, you got the Me Too move, you got all this stuff going on. A lot of times, especially now, dudes don't be wanting to be honest with chick, but he was just honest with her and just told her, like, yo, you come in here, you dropping in on people calls and you ain't even been here for real. Like everybody else then came back to work, he's frustrated. And he let her know. Crazy thing is his wife or his new fiance, she like Harper, which Harper is alright. She just kind of cutthroat. Everybody cutthroat. It's the industry. They all working super long hours, and they all want to make the most money and get on top. So they all cutthroat. So she ain't no different from all of them. I could see Eric doing her dirty. Playing her close and doing her dirty in the end. But great first episode. I liked it. I'm gonna be doing the reviews for this entire season, man, because I really like this show, because I like business, and this show, on business, similar to Succession, but Succession is just Succession next level. But this was pretty good. Season 2, episode 1 was pretty good, man. It's Mac the Guru. If you're still here, make sure you sub to the channel. And like always, y'all be easy, be safe. Peace.